Hello and welcome. My name is Chad, aka Abner. I just wanted to go through and bring you guys a video on the Retropie. Basically, the Raspberry Pi 2. Been wanting to get one of these for quite some time and just never pulled the plug. I've built PCs before. I built gaming PCs. And so I don't know why the Raspberry Pi kind of intimidated me, but I see all these videos and everything, and I'm a huge gamer. I just thought, hey, let's go ahead and try it. So I went ahead and went out to Amazon and did several searches on what I liked and what different ones had different options and stuff like that. So I went ahead and found one. It's a kit. It basically is supposed to have everything in it. So what I wanted to do is actually take you guys through my experience of doing this. So, there's a lot of videos out there that talk about, this is the Raspberry Pi and these are all the crazy things you can do with it and stuff like that. And I just really wanted to kind of bring a more beginner level, I guess, because I've never really messed with Linux, and I know that it's supposed to be really easy and you go out and get this or that, and some of them come preloaded, and so I wanted to actually try it, see how easy this really is, and take you guys through the experience. So I went out, like I said, to Amazon, searched for it, ended up deciding to get one of these kits, and it came in the mail. So this is what it looks like here. So I'm interested to see everything that's in it and kind of do an unboxing to reveal everything, and then then we'll go through and put it together and see what this is going to be. Now I do want to go through and use my my Xbox 360 controller, which is USB. I no longer have a 360 and just thought, hey, you know what? Might as well use it. It's just laying around. So, and I've heard that takes a little bit of research to go through and find, because I have to go through and load up the drivers and everything because it doesn't come preloaded. So that'll be interesting. So we'll go through that as well. And then maybe I might try some other controllers too, but that's for right now. I'm just going to try the 360 controller that's got USB. I just want to try doing this as cheap as possible. The one that I picked up was $69.99. I do have Prime, so it didn't cost me anything for shipping, and I got it in 2 days. So that may vary a little from that price for you guys if you don't have Prime. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll see you over at the table. Okay, now we're back over at the table, or we're at the table right now. As you can see, this is kind of my work table that I go through and do different things. You can kind of see some paint here, but that's besides the point. We're here for the Raspberry Pi. I just figured this would be a better place to bring the content to show you guys everything that comes out of the packaging for the kit. I went ahead and opened it. Haven't touched any of it yet, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and pull out this first package here. Okay, so right off the bat in the first packaging, looks like we have I believe this is the Wi-Fi connection, or the USB. Then here's your card for your memory. The kit that I purchased has the heat sinks. Some of the research that I did, it's kind of hit and miss, but most of the time they're giving you about a 4 to 5 degree difference. So I thought, well, it came with the kit, let's just try it. And it looks like there's a few other things in here, so let's go ahead and open this up. I apologize for the crackling from the packaging here, and that's why I went and opened this prior to, because I didn't want to try making as much noise into the mic. But alright, we'll place that over there. So yeah, like I said, here's the USB. I believe this is the Wi-Fi. I will have to double check that though to make sure. And like I said, there's the heat sinks. They've got like a 3M holding bond, so then you can put them on. If I remember correctly, the smaller one is going to be for the USB controller, I believe. I'll have to double check. And then this is for the main processor. Now, the one that I did get was the latest one, the Pi 2, which is a quad core, and it's a 900 megahertz. Now, they can be overclocked, so if you feel courageous and wanting to try something new, I have seen some people do some crazy stuff with the overclocking, but for myself, I am just going to try keeping everything stock and going through and just make the Retropie. Next I have here, this is the case that came in the kit. It's just a clear case that you can mount the Raspberry Pi in. Like I said, this is the SD card. Excuse me, the SD card. And the one that they gave you in the kit is the mini one with the adapter. I'm sure because because of phones, the mini ones are just better. So, all right. Next, this is going to be the power supply. I had gone through and looked at a few different things and thought, well, you know what, I can get by with, because supposedly you can just do a mini USB phone charger, but a lot of them recommended it to be 2 amps, and unfortunately all the ones I found were like around 1, and they say 1 is fine, but I wanted to make sure I had the correct equipment for it. I didn't want to skim on it, so I just thought that was why I bought this kit, was because it came with the power supply. So let's go ahead and take a look. And then also in the kit, it comes with the HDMI. So basically it's ready to go once I get everything installed and all that. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this out. So here it is, the Raspberry Pi, the Model B, number 2. And let's go ahead and see what this looks like. And there you go. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's pretty small, so kind of give you a good gauge of the size here. Let's go ahead and put that down. Let's pull this over. Actually, let's put this right here. So here's your micro USB, and it's in a case, and that pretty much kind of shows you how small this board actually is. So it's it's pretty tiny, but like all the boards, if you haven't actually looked, it's got your Ethernet, your USBs, your HDMI, your power, and then there's your processor, all that fun stuff. So and then I'll have to look and see how the card goes in there. I believe, yeah, I'll have to just look and see. I'll read the instructions and then show you guys. So yeah, that's, oh, there it is. It's on the back side right there. That's where the memory card's gonna go. So all right, now let's kind of look and see what other stuff. So they sent some other stuff. So they have like where I bought the kit from. Well, I mean, it was Amazon, but who was selling it on there. They give you some support and a discount for other things that you want to buy, which is kind of nice. You'll have to go to their site to do it. And then here's a quick start guide, which is really neat. You go through, breaks down the board to you, shows you how to hook it up. Okay, so did not know that. So this is actually the AV connection. So if you do not have an HDMI connection to your TV or whatever you're hooking it up to, you can hook it up to an AV, which is kind of nice. I mean, anymore everything comes with HDMI, but if you're trying to run it, let's say for instance with the Retropie, you want to run it on an old school tube. If you can't find the old arcade monitors, then you can certainly do that and kind of still get that feel of the arcade. But yeah, so going through this, it goes through and literally step by step pretty much tells you exactly how to do it, how to install, the configuration. Wow, this is really nice. Even shows you if you want to change it to an XBMC. Very impressive. I mean, this alone is really good, especially not knowing anything about Raspberry Pi, being a first time builder, I guess you could say, and going through and being kind of a noob at it. They really give you the resources and tools to be able to do it, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the kit so far. Looks really nice, packaged well. I was a little concerned about it being in just plastic. I mean, Amazon does a very good job packaging and sending stuff, but you know, you never know being in warehouses and how it got shipped to them and stuff. So, but overall, I'm very impressed with the packaging and how things are going. So, next, I will go through and start putting everything together. So, in the next bit, you'll start seeing me put the case together and everything. So, I'll be back. Make sure and check out our latest videos. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up. If you check out our Loot Crate video for the month of July, we are doing a giveaway. So make sure you get out there to our Twitter account, retweet, and favorite the video. Every little bit helps. Thanks, guys.